Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are you guys doing today? This stream is coming to you at a combination, not just the normal Twitch.tv broadcast, but also on my YouTube channel. Depending on what platform you prefer, you're more than free to swap over to the other side and vibe. I've got both their chats up, so don't worry. Don't worry, Twitch. You're still near and dear to my heart. YouTube doesn't have Abra emotes because they respect copyright. Unfortunate. Anyway. Hope you all are doing well out there on internet land. I'm vibing. I'm chilling. I'm living. And you know what? I'm doing pretty alright myself. No Abra emotes. I know, right? It's almost like Nintendo would have an issue with that or something. Yeah, there's like too many goddamn Pokemon on Twitch. They don't care, which I'm fine with. Anyway. That's on and on over. Welcome back to Round Rock, where it didn't display the source. Great. What the hell? Oh, God. Are you okay, OBS? There we go. OBS is having a day. And by a day, I mean every day. Also, I'm going to sink myself down here a little bit. It's never okay. Yeah, I guess. I could argue fair use, but I'm not fighting Nintendo's legal team. A wise battle. Anyway, for those of you who are just watching for the first time on Twitch, or YouTube, we have a lot of fun and interesting things we do here that rely heavily on Twitch-based interactions. That's just a heads up for y'all. You know, just be mindful. A lot of that stuff is over there. There's not really a way for me to implement it on both in a, you know, nice and clean fashion. But we're going to do the best we can. We also have just a lot of fun. But, yeah. Unfortunately, Cities 2 is not the most efficient game half the time, most of the time. So we're going to have to suffer a little bit. But we'll survive. Anyway, what are my plans? I want to look at the contours of the world. Where would a flatland town be developed out here? Some hills here that sleep down into a valley here. Also, yes, Thori, I saw that on both platforms. This out here is actually relatively flat. Honestly. Like, either that or we could follow the rail tracks out to more the edge of the... Y'all having fun? Like, literally, my whole OBS feed of chat is nothing but redeems. I do not see any messages. Y'all have just been throwing shit at me and turning me into things. Y'all okay? Oh, okay, there's a message. We're trying to catch you, but you can catch me on YouTube! A wisdom save in an RP thread. Yo, dice-based RP sounds fun. It's almost like you could do it on a tabletop or something. Maybe there's like whole systems built for that sort of thing. Oh yeah, so if you'll notice, we have a very important mod. A very important mod. A very important mod. Those of you who remember City Skylines 1, this little button is your Lord and Savior for making a city pretty. Good old anarchy. I love me some anarchy. Like, man, I want to build something here, but it doesn't quite work out. Man, I wonder if there's a way I can just make it work anyway. Like, oh man, that curve's too tight? Not anymore. I can make anything I want. I can make a road like this. Yeah, sure, why not? I can do that, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Game don't like it, but anarchy lets me do it anyway. Probably shouldn't do that on my primary rail line. But, you know. Yeah, I'm actually incredibly excited to play around with anarchy. But I think if we're going to make more supporting villages, like if we're trying to make this massive city, I did some playing around in another save. We have to either build this city really slowly or build a lot of support town. And that's kind of the main thing there, is building a town to support all this. Could finally make Mario Kart sources. Oh my goodness. I hope anarchy curves lead to more accidents. You know, that would be funny as hell. We should see what industry is out here. So you're saying there's an oil. We get rid of fertility. Oh. Oh, my America's showing. Oh. That's a lot of oil. Take those turns like initial D. Seat your body into the moonlight. And if you run for pleasure, the band begins to play. Looks like some big oil flats out here, with the possibility of a big mining industry. I feel like then if we're going to make a country road that comes up here, you're going to try to capitalize on a lot of industry that's out here. And then probably connect through along the river over to town. If that's the case, then let's plan this out. So our main road in and out of town comes through here, through this center valley, and comes out this channel. You are going to leave out of here, and we're going to use anarchy to plan this, because I don't care. So this road would probably travel along the riverfront. Raid Marshadow Legends. Wait, is there a Marshadow raid? I was like between this and like playing more Pokemon, but I don't want to get burnt out on the Scarlet Violet stuff. Since there's going to be an epilogue in like 2 weeks, apparently, that's just dropping, that they didn't tell anybody about. Actually, you know what? We would probably cross the river here. Hi, Gabe. Hope you're doing well. Y'all should follow Gabe. Gabe's a good Lucario. There's so many good Lucarios in our community. You got Rumpli, you've got Gabe, and of course, you have the one, the only, Kingdom Hearts nerd. Generic Lucario 227. No, Artomis. He is not a generic Lucario. He's a very special Lucario, especially to me. He can be a special Lucario to you too, but I think I've got a key advantage. Lots of good blue dogs and yellow too. I mean, Artomis' Lucario could do both. He's got that toggle. Wait, you lost a bet? Now I have my femboy PFP. Yo, share with the class. You can't just say you're rocking a picture of you as, like, your Lucario as a femboy and then just leave. As long as you're okay with that. If not, then don't. Like, I don't want to pressure you. If you don't want to, then don't. But, like... Pakshwa, are you there? I, like, literally said my specs earlier. Oh, wait, no, not that message. That message. There we go. Just have eyelashes in the femboy version. Oh, no, like, cute skirt or anything? Oh, you left? Ah, that's fine. Also, it's good to hear that you, like, responded to my voice, because now I know you're a person and not just a bot trying to get, like, metrics off of me for some reason. Why do you want my specs, actually? Are you just curious, or, like, are you trying to build a machine to run Cities 2 as well? Because if you're gonna do something like that... Oh, I'm a Cities bot. Oh, okay. Here to snipe my Cities gameplay, I see. No skirt, because he was only doing my face. Yeah, this path here simply exists to show what the route will be. I feel my laptop will fry with this game. The game is horribly unoptimized right now. My system struggles with it. Streaming it. So I would say, yeah, don't worry about it. I don't want to exist for 3 days. I mean, you could own being a femboy. Honestly, like, here's the thing. People like calling me cute. And, like, originally I was like, oh, I'm not cute, but that's fine. But no, at this point, I'm just like, nah, fuck it. I rock that shit. I am cute. When you look in the dictionary and find cute, you see my picture. Overlapping items? What do you mean? Put pants on? Never. Like me, Delta. You do realize that, like, when somebody, like, gives me money directly, one of the things that I am given from the objects that rain from heavens is taco, right? Like, I will devour Del Taco. I've had it, like, once in my life, and I'd love to try it again. I don't know what it's like. I don't know if it's still good. I don't know if it's trash. I want to try. I don't know if it's, like, Taco Bell generics, like, level of, like, ugh, or if it's, like, actually, yeah. Taco Bell is worse than, Del Taco is worse than Taco Bell. Alright. I mean, to be fair, I eat Taco Bell regularly enough. I feel like my body's immune system? My body should be able to handle it. Alright, just cutting this over. There what I'm gonna do here. Yeah, I'm wide. Alright, you're at 24 units. When you go hide away, oh, you're fine. If you're embarrassed and you like it's fine. But like legit, don't be afraid to own that stuff. Confidence in yourself, or your even in a sense of that is your persona, is a very strong thing to have. It's not easy, that's for sure. But having that self-confidence can help you in situations outside of it. Like job interviews and stuff. Being confident in that job interview and knowing, yeah, I can do this. I am a femboy. I mean, I am the femboy. I am the ultimate femboy. But you know what I mean? Like, having that confidence, having that belief in yourself helps out. Do not be afraid to believe in yourself. Because at the end of the day, the one person that is always there for you is the one that looks at you in the mirror. Scattered thunderstorms on Christmas. Wow. Where are you at? You don't have to say, but that's an interesting weather pattern to have. But yeah, like, don't be afraid to own, like, Mississippi. Don't be afraid to have that self-confidence in yourself. It's important. Not just for you, in the sense of, like, you know, shrugging off this awkward time for yourself, but also in the sense of, like, it's good to build yourself up rather than tear yourself down. Because you, and this is a generic for everybody sort of thing, but, you know, you guys are more than what you think you are. Don't doubt the powerful person that lives in your heart. Because maybe better things will happen in you and your life and around you as long as you give them the chance and give yourself the chance, you know? I would not be in such a good situation as to where I am right now if I didn't give myself the chance. Motivational Abra is not something you needed. I mean, hey, you know, everybody's going through something, and if, you know, me giving a little bit of sagely advice can help, yeah. Realizing your inner strength with reading of the High Priestess cards. Doing some Isaac of Isaac. The Isaac of Isaac. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to pull a couple roads into basically a baby clover leaf. Like it's a clover leaf, yes, but like it's small size. If your clover leaf is not at the same length as other clover leaves, we can prescribe you medication for it. Yeah. I need to, like, take this very granularly. Also, hi YouTube. I see a poggers and a you're cute. Thank you. YouTube people, you're poggers and cute too. Ooh. What's this? Why did you do that? Also, yeah, like, motivational Abra has been a thing for, like, the last couple streams. Basically, every time a friend says, I'm not cute, I'm like, bullshit. And y'all who say it know who you are. It's less about, like, denying your cuteness and more about, like, have confidence in yourself. I'm not cute, I'm adorable. Yeah! Rock the self-confidence. Do not be afraid to. It's okay. Self-confidence is, like, one of the best things you can have. I hate it here. A lot of Baptist groups don't want to leave. I mean, the thing is, eventually, you know, you'll get to a point where you can leave and you don't have to worry about that anymore, and you can make your own choice as to where you want to be and what you want to do. If you want to, you know, rock, you know, stockings every day around the house when you move out, no one's going to stop you. And, like, just do it. Just be the you that is the you that makes you happiest. The only exception I would say is don't hurt anybody. Like, don't hurt kids, don't hurt animals, don't hurt people who don't want to get hurt. Because some people, oh, well, you know, well, we're not gonna, that's not relevant to the conversation. Don't worry about that. Like, the people who want to get hurt, you know, like, that's not what we're talking about. Don't worry about that. Fumbling like courage, a cowardly dog. The things I do for love. Okay. Alright, so we wanted to set up a couple areas here for the little town that we were going to set up at the side of the road here. Because that's what this is. This is just a little town on the side of the road, just outside a city. A villain that takes the ideas of Christianity way too far. I will say sometimes history has already written some things for you that you... No one would fault you if you used it in your writing. There's a lot more than the Crusades that people have used the big, the big C to justify horrible things. Yeah, Spanish Inquisition is pretty up there. There's a lot of nationalism in many countries, America included, that revolves heavily around the ideas of that sort of thing, pushed to radical levels. I mean, let's be fair, any religious sect can be pushed to extremes, but it's important to understand when a religion is trying to teach good, to take positives away from it. Because some people will hear religion and use that as an opportunity to shit on somebody's beliefs. That's not what we're about. Any religion can be used as... Yeah, exactly. Any religion can be used as a means to justify horrible acts, but to take a religion and distort it past what its original message is, to use it as your own gain, or to use it for your own game, take something, actually sinister and evil. Indigo, we're treading on some territory that I was trying to dance around. Let's reel it back. Look, man, in any conflict... Yeah, no, you're fine. I'm reeling it before it even gets there. Because we've had similar conversations before, not like you and I, but I mean like the community. And we're just gonna pause that before we even get there. Let's go back to city building. So, like, this whole, like, little farm town, this town basically exists for the industry. They live for the industry. The conflict in the writing needs to feel natural. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of ways a good villain can be written. A villain could be an ex-hero that, has taken their ideas to a radical sense. A good villain could be somebody who, just has a different set of ideals from what the hero is. And those ideals clash. A good villain could just be, hey, they're just here to do exactly what the hero is, exactly the opposite of what the hero is. A well-intentioned extremist? Yeah, or somebody who is a rival. Hi, Indigo. I mean, there are so many different versions of good villains out there that you can draw inspiration from. Not plagiarism, inspiration. Like, comparatively speaking, like, taking somebody like Arthas, a villain that has been taken from where they were as a saint in the World of Warcraft universe, and then being corrupted by having to do horrible actions and being forced to see the worst of everything. Like, he's a very interesting villain. Meanwhile, you have, like, the opposite effect, where you've got somebody like the Joker, whose literal existence is to just be the opposite of Batman. He is here to be the opposite of what everything Batman is. And that is his point as an antagonist. The Joker is an embodiment of chaos. Yep. Like, a villain can be evil in all those senses. Yeah. Lex Luthor is a completely different type of villain from Superman, because half the time, Lex Luthor is incredibly justified in his mindset. He knows that Superman is this alien that humanity depends on constantly. He wants to be what humanity depends on. He wants a human. He wants humanity to be what humanity depends on, and sees this person, this outsider, as a problem because he's just solving everybody's problems. What are we learning? What are we growing? What are we doing? What are we building? So it makes him a very interesting villain because he's obviously doing evil things, but his justification behind them is from a place that a lot of people can pull from, or know somebody who has similar thoughts or ideals. Of like, yeah, you know, he's a bit of a dick, but, you know, he makes a good point. Some people could honestly say that. But Lex is the opposite of Superman. Lex is the opposite of Superman. A lot of writers miss the point of Superman. Yeah, I mean, Superman itself is a very interesting character because Superman is this fish out of water story of, like, this kid that is an immigrant. The whole point with Superman is you start him as, this kid is an outsider, this kid is an immigrant, he is an adopted child, who has these wonderful abilities, but is basically cursed to, you know, the way he has to integrate with society is so far from what he would rather be doing. But yet, if he wants to, you know, be around the people that he loves, you know, the Kents, Lois, you know, he knows that he cannot intersect that side of himself with, you know, with everything. He can't be Superman in front of his parents, because if anyone knows Superman's parents are the Kents become targets. When I can barely afford to make a full hospital? I would say if you're having issues with economy, yeah, Superman's World of Cardboard is just a legendary moment in DC in general, and I will forever sing the praises of the DC animated universe, because, you know, that shit was my childhood. World of Cardboard is like one of those defining moments of like, damn, this made people Superman fans. Positive, but the hospital costs like 10 times as much as the clinic does. Yeah, it's all about supply and demand. Because the hospital's main advantage doesn't come from... Yeah, Invincible happened... Well, here's the thing. The idea of a bad Superman's been around for ages. Bad Superman's been done before. Bad Superman's been done by DC. I'm gonna be real. Like, Invincible is great and all, but, like, Injustice is a bad Superman, you know, like a good bad Superman story. And then they butchered it with the movie, but we don't talk about that. I mean, Invincible's also a really good story, but it also is like a satire of the hero genre as well. You know, it's almost like watching a, mid-2000s Comedy Central TV show about villains and heroes because of how much it parodies things. Or like watching Venture Bros or something like that, Where like everything's got to be a spoof or a riff on something else. It's like, no, it doesn't have to be. Make it unique, make it your own. Yeah, Spider-Man is a very interesting character because he's just a kid that gets these powers forced on him. And upon that moment, he knows what he has to do, but he doesn't want to do it. One thing Spider-Man wants to do is just be normal and have a normal life. And there are comics where Spider-Man loses his powers and has that opportunity. But eventually something comes along and it's an opportunity for him to get his powers back. And he knows that he has to take that mantle of responsibility. Because if he doesn't, the symbiote as an allegory for drug addiction, I could see it. How someone becomes dependent on it, needing it, requiring it. Without it, they're unable to function. Okay, so we have this whole little town out here. And now what I want to do is I want to build some farming industry out here. So a lot of what we're going to do is we're just going to pull some farmsteads along this road. Insomniac has a good version of Spidey. Insomniac just knows how to make games. Like, I'm gonna be real. Sony only has one Marvel franchise, but they're killing it with the one Marvel franchise they do got. Like, Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, and whenever the sequel comes out, like, are literally movies that refined animation. Like, there are so many, like, Spider-Verse-like movies now because of just the animation from that. And, like, Spidey on PS4 and PS5 are pretty much, like, console movers. They ship units. Like, that's... Insomniac just, Sony knows what they're doing. Insomniac was put onto that project for a very good reason. Yo, Electric City, let's go, baby! Listen to this bass line, I gotta crank it up. Or City Lights, sorry. Listen to this bass line, though. Look at the bass line, listen to this bass line. Wait for it, wait for it. It's somehow both melancholic and energetic. It's such a fun little song. I love it. Now this is just a pure energy bit right here. Okay. So dirty air moves heavily from this region out into the city. If I need to be smart about planning where I'm going to build, my ore industry is on this side of the town, so that way the winds carry it away from where my actual town center will be. Okay. And of course out here is all farmlands. Good Wolverine story focuses on Logan struggling to keep his humanity. I mean, Logan's got a good capacity for stories for sure. Okay. So I'm gonna set up the industry before we get any more deeper into this. Pound production needs more cocks. I mean, poultry. We need more poultry. Where can I put a good poultry industry? This hillside's something. I don't know if it's something good, but it's something. Needs more poultry. Don't worry about it. Poultry? Peanut, did you grab the chicken? Oh no, wait, didn't Peter like fight a giant chicken like all the goddamn time or something? Several times, yes. Okay, so we've got some roads out here to build that industry. Basically, we can just, like, slot in an industry. Along these dirt roads, I'm less concerned about, like, how pretty this looks. Like here. Oh, also, heads up, if the game crashes, I'm playing, like, I'm playing Furry Suika game. Just a heads up. Because I've watched enough people play Suika game over the last goddamn month to, like, basically understand how the game works and, like... Every time I see somebody who does not know how to play that game, I get irrefutably upset. Yes, Furry Suika game. It was made by a French ferret, which is pretty neat. Haha, the French. Oh. Oh, how much oil do I make? Do I make enough oil? Should I make more? Oh, I don't need oil. I am oil. This whole town down here is like... Yeah. I don't need something major. Yeah, no, we're not servicing anything crazy here. We're gonna make a district around all this, too. I'd like to keep the services contained to the, Yeah, no, I want to keep services contained to, the area. How small can I make, like, development like this? Okay, 2x2s work. So if 2x2s work, then I can sneak in a bunch of 2x2s here. And then basically, like, coat the rest with regular commercial. What an interesting song. What is this going on in my ears? Like, it tries to get into a baseline, but, like, it feels halted by something. Like, you can feel like that boom, boom, and then it gets cut off again. Boom, 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 boom. Where is this from? The Howling Wind. Yeah, no, it's very tribal. Very, very wind. Oh! There's a whole nother part to this. It's called The Howling Wind. That's the name of the song. Oh, no, you mean Furry Suiga game? V-Furka. It's on Steam for free. It just has a bunch of people from, like, the VTuber group that I watch. V-Fur. We've, like, done streams with one of them, Chai. The flamingo. She's cool. She's neat. Yeah, we taught them how to archipelago. No, it's SimCity 3K. I blocked this from my memory because it gave me nightmares. Oh! Yeah, SimCity 3K's OST is a mixed bag for a lot of people. I honestly like it because it seems like very rhythmic and experimental. Like, they're definitely having fun here. Like, they're doing a lot of interesting stuff. But it's also just like this weird, like... boom, 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 boom. Yeah. It's ethereal and eerie, it's weird and creepy as a child, but as an adult, it's peak. Yeah. I would say that fits the OST pretty well. It, like, doesn't know how to operate until, like, I guess it's time. Also, that little bit right there kind of sounds like the death theme from Puss in Boots. Which I guess is pretty hot. I'm not a music guy, I don't know. That's fine. You learn. That's how we grow, as we learn. Yeah, this is another one from SimCity 3K. Oh. Remember, every little podunk town in the middle of nowhere has to have a high school way too big for its own britches. It has to have has to have a football area, because if it doesn't, then really, you know, they're doing themselves a disservice. Sports! Oh, sports! Da-da-da-da-da-da! This is where the people on YouTube can just look up the NFL theme song. You have to find the Fox version, not the CVS, you know, whatever. The Fox version of the NFL theme song. That's the one. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, bum. Why are conservatives so obsessed with sports? They finally get an opportunity to look at hot, sweaty men and not, like, feel the eyes of society glaring at them. I don't know. Well, what it actually is, yeah, is traditionalism. Or remember, this is the same demographic that spends all of their time watching sports and then, you know, looks at people playing video games online and it's like, what a weird waste of time. Why would you watch people play a game? You know, like, that's what it is. People are weird and different and strange and weird. Weird. These Twitch and YouTube as a social experience. I mean, to be fair, sports, I would say, if you're in a society that's as Hold on. Hold on. Are you seeing this shit? Can you answer my question, please? Why are VTubers depressed? I don't know. I'm pretty good. I don't know. I'm vibing. I'm pretty. Pretty awesome. Like an intersection a few blocks from me. I'm not sure they're supposed to be like that. Oh, gravity! Gravity, no! Oh, God! They're dead. It's like a reverse rapture. Oh, no. Oh, there she goes. Off to heaven. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. That's a good picture. Yeah, they needed a moment. But I mean, like, okay, so looking at YouTube chat. Hi, YouTube chat. Why are VTubers depressed is a question that was posed. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm depressed. I would say that I'm pretty okay in my mental health, and I take time for myself and respect myself. I think that's important for a lot of people to do, but society doesn't really focus on that being a thing. Yeah, I'm co-streaming to YouTube. If you look at my, if you look on the Abby stuff in stream notifications, the YouTube link is there, as well as on my Blue Sky announcement. Another thing that I did was I implemented scheduling on Twitch. So that should help people subscribed here on Twitch know when streams are happening better. I'm going to try to keep up on that, and if I don't, then yell at me. But I'm playing both sides of the field, you know? But yeah, no, like, yells at you. What? Did the schedule not, like, give you a proper announcement that I was live? Or, like, does me going live before the schedule hit, like, not do the thing right? Oh. Twitch has this whole, like, scheduling thing. Hold up. Dashboard, Twitch. And it's like community, I think? Where does it live? Analytics, Stream Manager? Where the hell do I edit my schedule? Stream? VOD settings, channels, schedule. Alright, settings, channel, schedule. So yeah. So like Monday from 6 to 9, we have a wildcard stream. Oh, you just like yelling? Ah. Wednesday, wildcard stream. Yeah. Friday, wildcard, Pathfinder, Cart Night. Yeah. Upcoming events, PMD stream. Yeah. You know what? I could add the Uwuakul of Seasons segment on here and just say, I'm at Zeldathon, go there. And if everyone's interested, they can just, like, use that. But yeah, no, this is supposed to be, like, an actually, like, useful feature. Because you know how Twitch puts notifications up here? Did I just hear Uwuakul of Seasons? Yeah. Go to Zeldathon's schedule. Right after Jam Train, I get to lead a segment. And it's the furry segment. Ooh. I could give you guys a preview of what we're doing. But I might. Might not. I don't know. Maybe it's a Christmas gift. Christmas. Sounds dangerous. Believe me, I passed everything through the directors, and at least one of them said yes. That's good enough for me. Don't worry, the Make-A-Wish representatives are going to be asleep. So we don't have to worry about them. Is it another furry section? Yeah, no, we have a furry segment. The whole segment is a furry segment. What does that mean? Don't worry about it. It means MC will get a call. Look, it may suddenly be my last Zeldathon. Abra and Freya again. I wonder what Abby will say. Don't worry, it's fine. For those of you who have not watched, it was like part 2 of Wind Waker, which involuntarily became Is it this one? No. Yeah. This right here. Oh, the 90s Taco Bell segment? Yeah, no, that was our Tony Hawk segment. That was Freya's Tony Hawk segment during Seas. Side quest Seas. But yeah, this was what we did. We had our VTubers on front couch. I mean, we were on front couch. And we just, played, and we raised a ton of money for charity. And then I came on there because we were doing like a in-person, off-person thing. My fave Abby clip. You were so real there. Yeah, so real, besties. But like this whole thing devolved into like a discussion on like, is Garfield furry? Like, shit like that. Did Pringles survive? No, I don't think they did. It was something else. And at the end of the segment, we were basically dared to reach a total. If we reached that total, they would give us another segment. And that's how Furry Segment 2 came to life. So if they want a furry segment, I'm giving them a furry segment. We are bringing the furry to Zeldathon in ways nobody wants. Or maybe everybody wants. I don't know. We'll see when we get kicked out. If we get kicked out. Hi, Sylvia. Meowdy to you too, gamer. Any big furries in chat? Well, just get that bread, gamers. Get bread, gamers. Get bread. Like, just go get some bread. What do you think I said? Yeah, get some bread, gamers. Get bread, gamers. Yeah, no, I don't know why they gave us a segment. The name of fundraising. That's what I tell myself to sleep. It was for charity. Oh. At work, they can't be mad. I mean, yeah, no, my logic is like, it raised money for charity. Like, no harm, no foul. Furries take over the world. I mean, there are furries that, like, are politicians. They normally don't out themselves, because that is a recipe for a billboard on the side of the road. Or an episode of Law & Order SVU. Ugh. That sounds really specific. Was it Law & Order SVU? What was it? It was what? Oh, it was CSI. Oh god, yeah, no, it was CSI. Yeah, no, CSI did an episode on furries, and that is unfortunately how a lot of people's parents learned what a furry was before those kids got to talk to them about it and be like, no, that is not what a furry is. But it's too late because they saw an episode on it about CSI. How bad was it? If I remember correctly, the plot of the episode revolves around a furry that gets shot in the woods because they were shooting in the woods because they got drugged and dropped off there. And they basically painted furries as this, like, debauchery cult. Where all it is this constant orgy and, like, being part of the furry fandom is, like, this just... It's basically what the average businessman walking through the MFF hotel, like, perceives. As far as the normies are concerned, it's a sex thing and only a sex thing. Yeah. Vote Big Nuts for Congress and get 10% off your next full body com. Yo, depending on how much they charge, that's pretty good. The thing is, like, if you're getting 10%, if somebody knocks 10% off the com, you're probably gonna tip the 10% because, like, okay, I can only speak for myself, but every time I get a commission, I tip. I never commission without a tip, and that's a courtesy to the artist because artists need it. Like, just 100% they need it. So I'm hopeful that others do the same. Furries get used as an anti-LGBT dog whistle. Yeah. Oh, I mean, like, that's what 4chan was all about for the longest time whenever there was furry hate. Furry hate is literally an anti-LGBT dog whistle. What the hell did I just walk into? A discussion about the CSI episode about furries that devolved into what we're talking about right now? Yeah. Hmm. A cute score bunny avatar you use online, and that's all they need to know about. Yeah, no, like, if your parents are loving and accepting and are pretty cool, like, they'll be fine with it. But, like, most of the time, there's no reason to inform them about it. It's a world you don't... Yeah. If you don't need to cross the streams, you don't need to cross the streams. Or you could do what a lot of people in my generation of the furry fandom have done, and have just moved away from, like, their entire family units and have started new ones out in the middle of cities they barely know. And by my generation, I mean my friend group. How do you do that? I need help, please. IT money? IT money and a damn good credit score? I've maintained like an 800 credit score for like the past decade. Credit card companies flood both my inbox and my actual mailbox. Like, everybody wants to get on my credit rating. Oh yeah, no, I constantly get mail to refinance this house too. Because I bought this house at a damn cheap price and then refied when the rates were 2.7. So now I'm locked into a 30-year fixed at a rate of 2.7 interest, which is like God tier. The easiest way to get an 800 credit score is, this is what I did. I got 2 credit cards. I only used like them very sparingly. And with what I used them for was like nothing. Like I kept cash on hand for the longest time. And then only started using like pure credit card when like nobody cared for cash anymore. If your area can still do cash, do cash. But putting basically like one subscription service on each credit card and having it auto pay every month, because that builds a history of, 1, you maintain that credit card, 2, you did enough on that credit card for it to be considered active, and 3, you're on time with your payments and you always pay off in full. Those are things that make credit card companies bust a nut. They end up hating you? Oh, yeah, no, I'm sure that they hate me, but... like, every credit card company has given me more and more credit to, like... Yeah. Yeah, no. Want to know something? My Amazon card, I could buy my car new with my Amazon card and still not reach my credit limit on it. My Amazon card has a credit limit of $25,000. It is the oldest card I own. How old is that card? Probably about a decade at this point. Actually, wait a minute. I can look up my credit limit really quick because they give me like an amount. What is my Chase Amazon credit limit? Text me the code, sure. I want to know what my credit limit is, because they probably bumped it up. That 25,000 was back when I first moved in. It's probably a different number now. No, it's 19,000. No, it's 20,000 on the dot. Because it's like 19,500, but that's because I have 500 on the card. Because I use that card for my water bill. If the house's water bill goes on that card, and then gets paid off. Oh, is this song again? We're just moving on. But yeah, no, $20,000 and Veloster 2016 new price. Oh, okay. I didn't say the truth 100%. The new price of a Veloster from 2016, depending on when you got it, ranged anywhere from 21,600 to 18,000. So yeah, I guess technically I could have bought a cheaper end version of my car, all on my credit card. It's the stupidest thing I could have done. Because every credit card will give you a variable rate. That rate will wiggle like mad, which is why you don't let interest build. Because suddenly that interest rate is gonna start, like, killing you. Literally, like, they'll start calling for your organs. Not literally, though. But you know, like, the interest rate on credit cards is what is the killer there. You can have mine. Yeah. Repo companies are freaking scary, man. Yo, horses! Where did all these... Oh, these are animals. Oh, well, that's something. Where are y'all just gonna... Okay. Just gonna human centipede out here? That's fine. Except bovine centipede? Look at all those chickens. Did they address the performance issues this game had at launch? Yes, there are still issues, but a lot of them get resolved. They basically put out a patch every other week, resolving more and more performance issues. So, like, the issues are getting fixed. It's just not as... Like, it's still not console ready, which I think is the thing that they're kind of, like, waiting on. Is, like, the game to be console ready, and that's when, like, mods and stuff will also get unlocked. The way I'm modding my game is through the Thunderstore, which is a non-supported method, and can break your game. The good thing is, Steam will let me just, you know, re-download it, like I care. Alright, so we made production super cheap. I think our main issue right now is we need more industry. Industry is so heavily in demand right now. Hi, Waffle. How you doing? So, like, this is a pretty chill area. Enough industry here to supplement the supplies in. This little town is vibin'. So right now I'm just kind of like giving this town a little bit of a natural expansion. What the hell are all of you? Milk? Oil? Oil? What is with all of the oil? Where the hell are y'all going? Wait a minute, what? What's this oil conga line? Are you all for industry? Uh-huh. The hell is that? I've got thirsty. Yum yum, delicious oil. Texas tea. Well, you like Texas, right? Drink some Texas tea. Trick your friends with this one simple thing. Swap their maple syrup with crude oil. Don't do this. What's their testosterone source from Texas? Wow, real cowboy testosterone. Straight from... I don't want to think about this anymore. Let's move on to another subject. Replace their monster with gasoline. HRT, but the H is for hoedown. Wait, that means it's hoedown replacement therapy. We're getting rid of hoedowns? Oh man, don't tell the crew at Whose Line Is It Anyway. Or do, they might love you. No, Ryan would love you. Womp, 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 womp. I may have tried as a child to make my own hoedowns when they did those segments. I was not good at them. Look, improv is a golden talent, and boy, I don't have improv like they have improv. Like, this is a nice cul-de-sac, but I don't want this. Like, I want this to be zonable out here, you know? Like, this is boring. Film actor mansion at the end of a cul-de-sac? Then. It does not like that. Cul-de-sac's your cul-de-sac. Yeah, no. Improv is just a very difficult talent. It is not for the weak of heart. She call on my sack? Aw, damn. Chris-offs! Hi, how you guys holding up? How are you guys? Doing alright? Doing well? How you doing, friends? Pizza time? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Big pizza. Big pizza. Well, that's good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. I forgot about the burger. You can't forget about burger. Oh, yeah. Just a heads up. If anybody has problems loading the stream on Twitch, we restream on YouTube now, I guess. I'm testing that out. We're seeing if it works. If you go to my YouTube channel, it should be like there. If it isn't, then, I don't know, if they banned me before Twitch did. Cowards. Gotta spread your wings? I mean, I guess. Pina. Pina. But it's more just, you know, testing out the water, seeing how it goes. You have fun with the Abra beam cannon? That! Hey! Hi, hon. Oh, I'm always yours. If you didn't hear him over my microphone, he said, thanks for being mine. I said, oh, I'm always yours, like a bunch of dorks. How's the Abra beam cannon used? Every time you type the word Abra, it does that. Abra cute? Yeah, I am cute. So if you spam the word Abra, it just launches like a billion Abras at me. Same with pizza time. That's why it does it with my emotes? Yeah, because my emote prefix activates it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get rid of the backside of this house, because this is, like, bleeding over the edge too much. Yeah. There we go. So we kind of have a bit of a cul-de-sac here. Hell of a difficult way for this person to get in and out, though. Look at that. I love the sleepy Abra. That was made by Six Salona. He's very good. I think it's a sticker on the Discord. Is it? Oh, I should see. It is not. Okay, well then I'll add it really quick. Go to my Google Drive. Drive is my emails folder, and I'm gonna pop it from there. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of other animated emote slots, and like I'm trying to figure out what to put in there, but I have to like, you know, do that. Sticker must be less than there we go. So if I go into general, then I should be able to drop the Sleepy Abby sticker. Yeah, there it is. Alright, cool. I did it. Now I can send my Abra stickers to friends. Boom. Look at that. Damn, that's a big, beautiful Abra. A BBA. Oh shit, I never made a post office out here. Well. Yeah, you guys don't have internet either. Shit, this really is the backwoods. They don't have internet and they don't have mail. Yeah, no, this is really the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. Might have accidentally. There we go. It's like most of the region. The problem is, like, out here, it's a bit far out. Move this more to the center of town. Will they get mad and think like it's a 5G tower and try to destroy it? Oh, I could sneak it back here. Oh, I'm being creative. This is a mistake. This is like that janky service road that nobody wants to go down, but like there's always something important down there. The 5G is turning me gay. Hell yeah! Let's upgrade that phone so you can start broadcasting it too. Alright, that ups the land value out here too. Damn, I can't believe the 5Gs are just stand for gay over and over again. 5G, i.e. gay. This is truly Obama's America. Should I like sneak like a gym back here? There's a play. I could put a playground back here. Put a dog park. Yeah, make it so this area is not like it's sketch. Let's just throw the Statue of Liberty back here. Why not? You know, Broad Lane. You know, we've got like a local gym so people can, you know, work out. We've got, you know, our children's play set. They love the sandbox here. We've got a nice little area for Poochie to hang out. It's wonderful. And then we have this motherfucker. I wish we had like tiny parking lots. Like little like 2 to 3 squares big parking lots. Like basically I just want this zoned area to become parking lot. I kind of wish they had a system like that. Where instead of like placing down a parking structure, which I understand why they did, you can zone an area and like it'll just make whatever is zoned into a massive lot. Like, yeah, we need a 10-kilometer Walmart parking lot. Yeah. Ugh. I'm trying to think of the biggest Walmart parking lot I've seen. I think if I had to put it on something, it's either the one by the Raising Cane's that just opened up, or it's one back home. Let me see if I can find it on Google Maps really quick. Alright. And by back home, I mean on the other side of the state. I'm sure that there are bigger parking lots, but I'm trying to find this one because this one's stupid. Alright, there we go. We are currently the street. Yeah, there it is. Oh, did they fill it with stuff? Wait a minute. They might have filled up this parking lot, so it's not as, like... Okay. Okay, that's a moderately sized parking lot now. It's not massive. Because originally with this development, if we go back, like, 10 years, this whole thing was all parking lot. Like, all of this was parking lot, too. I mean, if I go find where the go-karting place is, that will actually be... That's an ex-Walmart. That's Warrington, that's Warminster, so that's street, so we follow this down. That's Turnpike, we've gone too far. That's Airbase, which means that's County Line. Meeting House, we follow Meeting House over... There it is. Is it here? Oh, it's on Blair Mill, isn't it? Right, it's up here. Yeah, here's where it is. This was a Walmart at one time, and it was shared with all of this. That Walmart's long gone. They replaced it with go-karting. But I wouldn't really count parking lot down here as part of, like, here, you know? I would say, like, a Walmart parking lot has to just be the Walmart, you know? Wait, did they? Hold up. Where's this intersection? Because there was a really bad intersection around here. I'm trying to remember where it's at. They completely nuked this intersection, didn't they? Oh, they put a Wawa here. Okay. Okay, I guess we gotta go on a history lesson. This was a really terrible 5-way intersection. This road just continued down to here and made this really awkward 5-way intersection. And then I guess they decided that that sucked so much that they didn't want to do it anymore, and they just made it into development. Huh. Okay. I guess. Oh yeah. Here's a good double trumpet. We've got a trumpet that goes into a turnpike area, and then it trumpets out onto a main road. Ugh. Urban Air Trampoline and Adventure Park. When'd that get there? There's like so much growth and change that has happened in this area. Like every time I look back on like an area I used to be like a frequenter of and used to live around, like so much has changed. Alright, if I'm gonna build like a Walmart... Walmart needs to be at an intersection of 2 major roadways. Ugh, it's kind of a requirement. Check Bing Maps to see... Wait, Bing has like legacy versions of maps, like when it... Hold up. Is Bing actually doing something good? Hold up. Can you go back and see what an old version of a map looked like? No, Bing just doesn't update as much. I mean, okay, I get you there. God, this is sensitive as hell. Like, I zoom in and I just go... Alright, so this is that intersection we were looking at, and then... Yeah, no, this is the updated version. Yeah. Hmm. Bird's eye is such an interesting, like, it gets, like, more angled the more I zoom out. Minnesota? I don't want to be there. Oh man, I'm tired. I need like coffee or something. Or just caffeine in general. Okay. No, Abby, it's almost bedtime. Look. I'm gonna be real. Oh, if someone gave me the ability to sleep, like, more, I'm gonna take it. I like, the only reason I wake up... Okay, so, let me explain. I go to bed when I go to bed, at like 10:30. You're not... No. No, you can't say I'm sorry because I do it willingly. This is something I choose... Yes, but I do it because of you. I'm not like... I could just sleep until 7:30 and ignore you leaving every morning, but that I don't like because I want to be there to see you off every morning because I love you and I want to make sure every morning you know that. Ah! I learned it from you. Sorry, I was talking to Artomis. Ah! Hi. But like, yeah, no, that's the reason I wake up is because I want to be with him and like, I want to be with him. Like, it's great. Like, it's serotonin all the time, baby, and it always feels good. The high don't wear out. I'm crying a little. So, like, yeah, no, I want to be with him, and so I wake up early as hell because I want to spend those, like, 30 minutes before he heads out with him. It's my man. I'm gonna zoom out so the LOD, like, stops freaking out. But, like, I don't know if other people feel the same way, but I feel like this is sort of like a thing other people can understand. Is like, yeah, I'm gonna make that sacrifice for the person I love. I feel like anybody would do something like that if they, I might be puppy love for like a honeymoon period, but like, how long does a honeymoon period last? We're like a half a year into this at this point. Like, I feel like we're a little past the honeymoon phase, at least on paper. You know? I told you when I moved in, that's just how I am. I know, but look, this is how I am, and you are lovely. Oh, God, I have to get around this hill. Bro, I'm just plowing through it, man. Sorry, we're plowing. Being called out. Look. There's a reason. Like the. Look, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be adult. I'm gonna be an adult. We're gonna be an adult. Estrogen is great for like, oh man, I want to be girl. It sucks because you get cramps and you get like hyper emotions and like, what the fuck? What the absolute fuck is this? But like, one of the other things that estrogen has done is I was a very lewd in reality person. I'm still very lewd online, but it's a lot more difficult to carry that into reality if you catch my drift. Sat nav direction's gonna split into elder cars at that intersection. Yeah, kind of. Why you say it's too tight, though? Yeah. So, yeah, no, like, my normal amount of lewdness has fallen to the wayside, in a way. But Artomis has that magic kush that brings it back. And it's really dangerous. Okay, like, some people out there might be like, weed? Abby, that's illegal. Like, no, it ain't. I got a medical card. It was prescribed to me because of this shit. By Dr. Feelgood. But, like, no, like, legitimately, like, there are issues with my sleep and a lot of things in my life, that basically kind of onset that, you know, that I needed something like that. But, like, the whole reason there is, like, yeah. No, I use weed to assist in many things. It helps me sleep. It helps me with nightmares, which I've been suffering with ever since I was a little ab. Like, I had very vivid nightmares as a child, and they persist into my adulthood. Like, a lot of nightmares. Specifically about, like, the world ending. And, like, it was described as, like, you basically have post 9/11 PTSD. Like, it's weird to think of it like that, but, you know, I was, at the time, a 11-year-old. No, it was a 10-year-old, even. And so, like, yeah, that's what that one artwork was describing. Yep. But, yeah, no, when I was a little kid, like, that was just a thing I dealt with. And it carried into adulthood. And I still have dreams and nightmares where horrible things happen at the end. And it sucks. And a great way to deal with that is to fall down in bed and wake up the next morning. And yes, it sucks that I'm basically killing my ability to dream by smoking weed. But given the option between that and suffering through the possibility of one of those nightmares every night for the rest of my life, I'm getting high as balls. I don't get high every night as well. Like, it's only when I can kind of feel like there's going to be a bout of insomnia coming. Because I also have that as well, where randomly my body will decide, man, it's great that you're trying to get a good sleep tonight and trying to be attentive. Fuck you. You're going to go to bed at 3 a.m. Why? Fuck you. Yeah, no, sometimes my body just does that, and I hate it. And that's another reason to smoke weed, is because that overwrites that. My body says no. Mary Jane says, the fuck are you doing? The fuck is this? Who approved the budget of this? But yeah, no, like a lot of people will say like weed or like, oh, you're trans, you smoke weed. Why do you like? Why do you do this? It's so like not kosher, not cool. It's like, no, I have reasons behind all of them. But if you're not gonna like sit down and acknowledge it and talk about it and have this discussion, like that's fine. Not everybody wants to have that discussion. Forcing that on anybody, ain't kosher in itself. But also, not thinking about it, not accepting it, not knowing it, and not understanding it, and choosing to deny it outright, even though you were given the opportunity to learn about it and, grow your ability to comprehend this world and the many, many different people that live in it, feels like you're doing a disservice to yourself. You're robbing yourself of that opportunity to learn, to grow, to be more of a person in many regards. Okay, so I want a train to end up... I want some means of transportation from this train station out here. Trans because girl is cool. Smoke weed to think about women. Honestly? No, that's what I was going to get on about, though, was one of the additional side effects, because there's 2 different strains of marijuana that are, like, the major one. Like, the 2 ones that I know of is indica and sativa. And one is a weed that gets you energetic, that makes you... it is a mind high. Your brain basically does things that are very difficult to describe, but anybody who's been there knows that your brain's doing stuff that it's never done before. Your brain's on a new level. It's weird. And it stays that way long after the weed has left your system. It changes some ways that you think about things, which is actually really freaking cool to me as a person, to have my perspective shift into a position that it never would have normally been able to go into. And there are times where I am cohesive and comprehensive and able to exist in society while under the effects of it. But it's a player 1, player 2. Yeah. Where inside my mind, I'm just like, yeah. Cheese Whiz goes, and like outside, I could be like playing Smash or like having a conversation, but that is what my brain is doing. My consciousness is doing this. I don't know what instincts have taken over to make me, I don't know what side of me is currently like real right now and working. It is, I don't know who you are. But it's also kind of interesting because like I get to sit in the seat of my own body. And that's not a bad thing. At least I've not had an experience where it's been a bad thing. I'm not going to say it's not a bad thing because I have only had a singular experience that has gone positively. But like, I don't know if my experience is unique to me, because I describe it, but it's kind of difficult to describe because it's a very interesting thing. Had a couple nights this week where I felt like I wasn't in control, like I was feeling numb. Oh. Was that from like the effects of the medication, or was that just from life? Oh, from the weed. Okay. But there's honestly something liberating to me, personally, about that feeling of the lack of control. You get that feeling when you smoke indica or sativa? Sativa. When I smoke indica, it is a completely different feeling. That feeling of high that I get from indica is basically almost like the flip side, where my consciousness, my me, is like, alright, I'm pretty chill, but my body's just like, girl. It's weird to describe, but that's like kind of the best way to say it. Like, the opposite side of your body is the one that's in that, you know, like, what's going on? You know? Personally, only had hybrid because I want the two separate. That's perfectly fine. But like, yeah, no, indica, the way I kind of describe it is I want Abby to try both indica and sativa on their own. Oh, so the sativa I've had is hybridized, so it's a little bit of indica in there. I don't know if it's like fully one or the other, or if it's like just a mixed hybrid. At least this is what I'm trying to remember, because Artomis knows this a lot better than I do. But the indica I had was just, I think, just like a directly more, this is indica strain. Indica is a horny high, if that makes sense. Like, at least to me, it's a horny high. I mean, I'm a bottom, so like horny high means I lay in bed. But it's an interesting feeling, because like it gets me into that state where I'm like that, where I want to, you know, do the thing. We're adults here. This is an adult discussion. This is a reason there's a stream marked mature. We're not for kids on YouTube. But like, it's interesting because it's a different type of lust that I've felt like when I was me before I started taking estrogen and T blockers. It's a different erotica. It's a different feeling like that. It's really, really interesting, because it's like, how? I didn't know that there could be different types of, like, the first word I heard involves erotica when I come back. Yeah, no, it is an entirely different form of lust altogether. Because it's coming from, like, this whole... It's coming from a different source. My testosterone-based lust that I had before taking estrogen and T blockers is different from the lust that was imbibed into me when I took indica. It is a different feeling of horny altogether, but I appreciate both. I very much appreciate both. And I think it's beautiful that I can feel different kinds of feelings like that under the feelings of, or under the effect of something like weed, you know? I think it's beautifully unique and interesting, but it also has this niceness to it. Where, yeah, no, I can feel it, Mr. Krabs, but it's not the end all be all. It's this whole world of the way emotions are. It's like tasting vanilla ice cream for the first time again. Because it's a flavor you know and love, but it's unfamiliar as well. And there's something magical about that my brain really enjoys. It really enjoys feeling essentially the same feeling, which has always had the same path to get to that feeling. You know? But now there's a new way to get there. And a new way to comprehend it. And by coming to a location, coming to this place from a different route, you see it in a new perspective. Like if you were to take two different roads into a city, you're still in the city, but you've gone there different ways. Yeah, it would be like tasting your favorite food for the first time again. Like, it's... Ugh. Import water, export sewage. What? Are you really not... Are we not pooping enough? Alright, let's get pooping. Get pooping! Right. Export trade should be fine. Yeah, no, we should be importing water. We're losing money twice on this. Building maintenance for demolitions? Oh, this is economy fixer. Yeah, building demos shouldn't be, like, costing money, because I'm not, like... I don't know how, like, more advanced, difficult economies work. We'll do a hair taxing more. Exported goods come back with nothing? There should be an exported goods. How do we not export goods? We have... Do we have cargo? I don't think we actually... Wait a minute. We know we don't have cargo. We have goods, but no means to get rid of them. I see. I see. Oh. A lot of the resources are going to come over by truck. They need to be redistributed by truck. Apologize if your taste buds got hit by COVID. God, that... I am sorry. That has to suck. Taste is a very important sense to me. And to lose something like that would fucking suck. The only one to avoid COVID. I feel that. I got very lucky. I have not been hit by the Rona yet. But I'm going to continue to count my blessings there. Keep safe. Mask up. Don't do stupid stuff. Yep, same. Be smart. Do your part. Yo, I'm naked? Hell yeah. Gave coffee a medical tinge for months after. Ugh. Okay. Got 3 lines going in. You guys having fun? A bunch of you having fun? Eh. Hit the Abbey. Why? What did I do this time? Are Pokeballs not spawning? Because if they're not, then that means tits broke again. Okay, I saw one. Okay. Maybe y'all are just bad at aim. Okay, that was hit, but that's free. That's cheating. Oh, pizza. Pizza time. You gotta say pizza time, the full word. Yeah, there you go. Oh, game didn't like that. The game did not like that pizza. Okay, how many lines do we have left? Every one of them, God. Happy pizza time. Oh my god, are you all part of the same route? Chill your shit. Like 4 vehicles on there at most. Oh my god. Am I doing this pre-Christmas even? We're preing on Christmas? I know everybody wants a white Christmas, but geez, guys. Look, we can still be mature dorks. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Control A still activates and toggles anarchy. I love anarchy. Do you love anarchy? What if it was in the UK? Here are a lot of people like anarchy when it is in the United Kingdom. I haven't heard All I Want for Christmas Is You. Huh. Okay. Okay, so we have just a big thing of storage, I guess. I'm hoping that these subsidies leaving town can work. Exported water in... What do you mean? You mean? You mean we're exporting sewage? Hi, Carol. Trying to figure out where the doo-doo water goes. I don't know. I don't know. Wow, college is booked? Huh. Yeah, we can expand the college out a bit. Get some smarter kids. Yeah, why not? I went to college! I want to put down a uni. A lot. We do have a bunch of kids eligible. Yeah. It's only gonna get bigger. Oh. Ugh. Uni's a lot of money a month. A lot of money a month. It's one of the more expensive service upkeeps. Hold up. Do you cost me money even though you're turned off? If I can't place these buildings down and power them off just for, like, planning purposes, that's stupid. Alright, so services are currently at... yeah. So it did reduce the cost. Oh, that's ridiculous. So you guys also, yeah. You can't put them down, uh-huh. But let me guess, without them, suddenly our economy bounces back? Yeah, the Parks and Recreation get their money back. Transportation didn't move, though. I mean, worst case, you know, we just put them back when we're done. We basically just left gaps in place. I mean, I would say that I'm very late when it comes to a lot of stuff, when it comes to my personal growth, when it comes to my involvement in LGBTQ affairs. There's a lot that I came into late on, I would say, comparatively to people who had discoveries and awakenings much earlier. I know that's nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone grows at their own rate, but I would say my rate is slower than what seems to be the norm. Like, obviously, I didn't discover about myself until recently that I liked being a girl a lot more than I liked being a guy. But also about my sexuality. I didn't have that epiphany until my mid-2000s. Or 2000s.
Ah, yes, my ancient bones.
No, for my, like, mid to late 20s. Like, it's better late than never. Oh yeah, no, for sure it's better late than never. But it's also just kind of like, I understand that I take my time. My body takes its time, my mind takes its time. I'm slow and methodical when it comes to how I process myself and how I do things. I make sure that whatever I'm doing, I, you know, take my time and step in knowing what, like, I'm doing properly. Or at least, I hope I do. But, yeah. I really wish that these buildings could be placed down multiple times. Because there are real life places, like this Coder Park right here. If I could place this building down multiple times, I could make actual, like, office parks that I've seen around. Like, there are a lot of really interesting office mid-rises that can make very interesting sort of designs and set areas. 'Cause that's what it feels like a lot of this is building, like, these little vignettes, these sets, these... Yeah, no, everything's a slice of American pie and life, but, like... There's an art to it. There's a cute, quiet art to it. Oh. There's, like, barely any land value out here for, homes. Also, these mid-rise, offices. Yeah, don't take any, like, omega-educated people. I'm feeling really tired. I might call the stream early tonight. If that's alright with y'all. I mean, it's not like I have to agree with whether or not you say it's okay, but, you know, like... I don't know. I'm just eepy. I'm just very eepy. I do want to flesh out this town more, but I want more supporting suburbs. Like, I don't feel confident in, like, the city being able to exist with the few amount of suburbs we have. And I want to try and figure out a way to have a bit more going on here, but also keep it natural, you know? The other thing that I'm going to need to do is if we put a bunch of density here, that puts a hell of a lot of pressure here as well. And we need ways to offset that. Whether that's through train transit in, ship traffic, whatever. We need to offset the amount of pressure that is going to be pressed onto this peninsula. There is currently only 2 ways onto this peninsula. There are ways back here to get on, but they support this upper area. Not any of this, like, residential density, you know, the city that would live here. If anything, I would say that probably out here continues to be, like, soft residential and tiny little suburbs, but it's suburbs that are slowly building more and more. Eventually, you know, we go from small single-family residences to row homes. We go from a less loose structure to a more rigid grid. And slowly, steadily, we cross the line and head into town proper. I think that's the end goal. We have to be very slow and very methodical. And basically build out and slowly have the city come into existence. Because if we don't, then we create this massive debt. This massive gap in pressure. But I think that is going to be it for me. Yeah, no, I'm just very eepy today. I apologize. We did not have a super big stream. We basically hit our 3-hour mark. And hey, cities didn't crash. That's pretty good. Basically hit the 3-hour mark. But yeah, no, tonight's going to be just a rather chill night, but I want to give a raid to somebody who's been hanging out with us here and has helped voice part of our PMD series, which I guess we've just started up. We've got Yogurt Bun. We're going to go give them a lovely raid. They are also, significant others with a tank, which is wonderful. But it looks like they're just starting out Fallout New Vegas and listening to IRL 1950 vinyl records, which is really kind of cool. Let's take a listen.
He keeps to himself mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
So that's pretty cool. But anyway, that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you all for coming out watching. It's always awesome streaming for you all. I'm going to head out and get some rest. If you want to catch me tomorrow, I'm going to be on Azure Artomis' stream where we play more Kingdom Hearts. We just got into KH2. He's screaming in joy about that. And Friday, it's going to be another wild card day leading into D&D night, hopefully. We're going to do some tabletop, then we're going to do some cart, then we're going to have a good night. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for coming out watching. It is always awesome streaming for you all, and I'm always thankful for all of you that are here, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. But thank you all for being fantastic and wonderful and cute and just the best. Y'all are great, and I want you to have a great holiday coming up. Stay cool, stay fresh, stay wonderful.
My brothers, tell them Victor says